So welcome one and all to semi-final day, each side at the expense of the other, determined, convinced that it is they who will be contesting the final and indeed perhaps going on to glory. This though is a game right on the edge. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
A game, some may argue, with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to bet against this guy Tielemans, Peter, having a telling influence here. He's best deployed in a central midfield position, and it's from there he can really influence the team's possession. He can dictate games and get his passing right pretty much every time in terms of length, pace and weight.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So who's he picking out? Chance! Decent enough try. They've played it short. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Clears it away. Hamas tries making a foray down the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, no question, that's a foul. Played out wide. And it's Tielemans. Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Tielemans is offering a right smile there.
That looks a cracking ball. Tielemans. Hamas. Decent progress down the left. Perkins. He's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tielemans. Now it's Marlon. Chance to deliver. It's a goal kick. Perkins. Nice interception, well timed. Watkins chasing after it. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the semi-final reaches halfway. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. He's shifting through the gears here. That's been won straight back. Sancho. Watkins providing an outlet on that flank. That is good strength. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Sancho. That's a cute ball. Now it's come to nothing. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Coming on to replace him is number 6.
Hamas. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Watkins. Over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. And they can counter here. And he's picked out the run. Does really well to win the ball there. Onana. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Watkins. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gets a foot in here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Coming on the field is
Defending defending of the desperate variety. That's good running with the ball. Big chance! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17, number 10, coming on the field, number 30,
Corner then.
number 37, substitution.
And there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
There's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tyson.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cuts out the pass. Amas forwards and with intent. Now it's Messi. Goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Nice physical challenge. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. Tyson. It's out for a goal kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to...
That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Well, fitness. So our quest to find the winner continues. Gomez. Amas. Tyson. Lovely bit of skill. Aim forwards. Konsa chips it through. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And now the breakaway. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pinged towards the front line. That's the keeper's ball. Half-time, extra time.
Well, I think for both sets of players now, fatigue becomes your biggest opponent. You know, when the body gets tired, the mind usually goes with it. Concentration levels are difficult to manage now.
And we're off for the final time. It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? And here's Watkins. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a good run down the left. Messi, oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. He will need to look a little lost in all honesty.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. He's onto it in a flash. Defending was strong and firm. Gomez. Thinks one through. Looking for a decent ball in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the referee brings it to a close. They've done it, and you cannot say it is undeserved. This is a team that has looked increasingly like champions, and they may very well be champions soon enough. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature.